Cindy A. Lewis here. Welcome. Today we are exploring 12 ways to use your masterboard for junk journals in part 3. And part 3 is actually making some cards. The cards can be used for greeting cards, like to send to your friends, or it can be used as cards that you add inside your junk journal pages as part of that. We're just going to make a couple of cards with our masterboards that we made from the last week. So let me show you the masterboards. These are the masterboards. Parts 1 and 2 have already uploaded. So just so that you know, and I scanned these, and we're going to use the scanned copy to make some cards. So I hope that you will enjoy this idea and inspiration and have fun with it. Explore using masterboards. These are freebie printables that are available on my website, cindyalewis.com. Check it out, and you can help yourself to them, use them for your personal use, and let's get busy. So these are the masterboards that I created. These are scanned copies of the masterboards. I created different ones. So we can use this one as kind of cute. They're all kind of cute, really. All right, so we're going to make cards that are 4 inches by 5.5. So I need to cut this to be, this is 5 1/4, and I need this to be 3 3/4. So we're going to check that. And that fits perfectly. So I'm going to cut 4 of those. Now for your masterboard, just depending on how your design is laid out, if your card is going to be portrait, then you want to make sure that you're checking to make sure you have the right size this way. If your design is going the right direction is what I mean. And then if you want to make it landscape, then you also want to check that. So I don't really mind. I want to get the most cards I can out of this. Now for matting and layering, since this is a 4 by 5.5, these are 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So then this masterboard needs another 1/4 inch smaller. So that would be 3 1/2 by 5. So I feel like I can get 4 out of this masterboard, right? So I'm going to trim all of the white off because I really don't want that on my card. And then I'm going to cut each design paper to go on top. All right, I've trimmed all the white off, and so because this is the shorter side, I want this to be my 3 1/2. So we're going to make 2 portraits at least. So we've got that at 3 1/2, and then we need this at 5. So that'll be 1. Okay. So now I have all my masterboard for my cards cut. I have the mat and layer, and then I have the 4 cards here. So we're actually going to be making them portrait. And that's really how I laid out my design on my masterboards to begin with. All right, so the first thing that I want to do on here is I want to ink this edge a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just enough to add a little color to that white because it's so bright white. And you could have used a different color card if you wanted to. And we'll take the mat and we will glue that down edge to edge. Or if you like to use tape runner, you can definitely do that. Okay. One thing with liquid glue though, if you don't have it exactly right, it's really easy to fix it when it's liquid glue. When it's a tape runner, once you stick it down, it's usually pretty well stuck. Now for this card, I really like the card with the color around the edges. So ink the edges is what I'm going to do. And this isn't very dark, but that's okay. And I'll show you the difference if we use a darker color. All right, so then we're gonna glue this down here. And you could stop there, really. And then it's got the Hello Autumn sticker on there, and you know, you're pretty much set. But you could add more to it, add your greeting, and make a really cute card out of it. So one thing that you could do is just add some stickers, you could add stamps, you could add all kinds of fun stuff. So let me show you what I mean. So if you want to add a sentiment or something onto the front of your card, which I like to do, we could just pick a stamp that we like, for instance, Harvest Wishes here, and we'll stamp it onto this white cardstock, and we can mat it, and we can layer it onto the front, and that can be your sentiment for this particular card. And then you could write on the inside, or you could put another sentiment stamp on the inside. So we're just going to put this here. And that is so cute. Okay, and then I'm going to cut that out, and I'm going to mat it and layer it, and we'll put it onto the front of the card. Now you could leave it like this, or you could take some of your markers and you could color your pumpkin in and give it a little bit of a fun accent. And we're going to add some orange to that. And then we'll add a little green to that. Just give it a little fun color. And then our stem here. And that just adds a little more to it. Now, if you want your color on there, inking the edges, you could even get your orange ink or a different color and add that on there too. I feel like it brings dimension to the project. And then just glue this here. And then we can take some fun glue or 3D foam and put that on the front of our card. And then we've got our background image with the masterboard. So fun, 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 fun. All right, and we're just gonna stick this here over the little guy that got cut off. And you could add rhinestones or whatever you wanted to add. So that turns out really, really cute. I'm just gonna put these others together and show you. Okay, so 4 cards out of 1 masterboard. All right, so this is the first one. We use the vintage photo around on the white and the picture, which is the design paper part of the masterboard. And then we added a 3D sentiment Harvest Wishes and used a marker. So we elevated that. Then here is this one. This one is using the ground espresso ink around the edges and on the masterboard with a little stamped image of love and some pumpkin stickers. This one is orange around the picture, added Happy Fall, which is a dimensional wood veneer, and this is the masterboard all in the background. Such cute, cute cards. This one is just a sticker added and falling leaves, which are part of my fall words, which are available also on my freebie printable page on my website. So check those out if you're interested. And then I used green to accent this card. So you can see all 4 cards are completely different, yet they're all made from the same masterboard. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow for part 4 and check out all the 12 ways to use a collage masterboard. Thanks so much for watching.